Morning Spurs fans, Paul the Hotspur hippie here, and I can barely contain my excitement. We're playing Barcelona in about, I don't know, 16 hours or something like that. It's going to be a proper test for Tottenham Hotspur, the greatest football team the world has ever seen. Ange Postecoglou's blue and white army. I'm excited about it. I'm seeing some people aren't excited about Tottenham at the moment. I'm hearing things like, oh, well, our ratio of attacks against us to goals conceded is terrible. We're going to be rubbish. And I don't get it. Like in against Shakhtar, I think we limited them to about maybe three decent chances, and they got in one. And okay, that's a third of all attacks get through, but the point is they only got 3 attacks because we were limiting how they could play. We were stifling them. We were all over them. And if we do that against oppositions and they get 4 attacks and score a goal, who cares, man? If we're getting in 5 at the other end, 4 of which courtesy of Harry Kane, who can't play in an Ange system. Remember all that? Harry Kane can't play Ange's football. What a load of old tosh that is. He got it in 4. It's incredible. All these people that had never heard of Ange Postecoglou 6 months ago are now all in-depth experts on Ange ball, whatever that is. There's no such thing as Ange ball. We're just playing football, mate. And I've seen over 100 games of Ange's teams play football. I couldn't tell you what his system is. The only thing I know about his system is get the ball and score. That's it. But that's not. That doesn't seem to be keeping the clean sheet merchants out there. All these blank people that, oh no, we let a goal in. No, we only won 5-1. It was a failure. Oh, what happens if we're gonna? What happens when we're gonna play teams that are better than that? Well, if we're scoring 5 goals, they can score 4. And you know what that means? It means Tottenham win. So who cares? Who cares? And really, the goal we conceded against Shakhtar, bit of a Ben Davies shaped black hole, which we're going to be plugging up with a Van de Ven with a bit of luck. The other thing I was really excited in ruminations over the game the other night was I think we're starting to see the transition between like mechanical learning to, I don't know, it being in the spirit of the people. What I mean by that is, and Ange has been talking about this as well, the players have been like consciously doing what he's telling them to do. So it's not entirely natural to them yet. And that'll come with time, no doubt. But what's exciting for me to see is we're starting to see, I think, some little partnerships form around the pitch. Udogie, who was brilliant, who set my mind at ease over our left back situation. I think we've got that sorted with him. But he was linking up well with Son, and he also seemed to have a bit of an understanding with Emerson at right back. So these little partnerships, the one I'm super excited about, and why Bayern should be told to just hop it like a kangaroo. Is there any kangaroos? Let me know if you see a kangaroo here, folks, because they do hop through here from time to time, and they will knock me off my feet. These little partnerships. One has got me excited. Maddison and Kane. This could be something really quite special, folks. Harry Kane getting 30 goals last year. How many goals could he get this year with the service that he's going to get from Maddison and Papa Matasar? The Matasarosaurus banging in shots, they're going to start dropping in soon as well. So when you start getting these little pairings of understanding forming, and then you get the pairs working with each other, and before you know it, you've got this beautiful 11-headed beast that all know where each other's going to be. It's a strange thing in football. You can see it happening sometimes when you've got a team that's great. They all know where each other are. They all know how each other play. And that's when you become, you step from being, merely good, like a Brighton or a Brentford. They're good, but to be great, you've got to have a bit more than that. And, that's what I think we're going to get at Tottenham this year. So the Harry Kane news, our Bayern are still sniffing around, not offering enough money. And I don't get why people want to get rid of Harry Kane. I'm just an idiot football fan. All I want to see is the best players possible in Tottenham Hotspur shirts, and Harry Kane's one of them. I don't get it. If we let him go, we're not going to be as good. Why would anyone want that? Why would you want a team to be not as good as it could be, just for the sake of, I don't know, a few million quid here or there? Who's to say what the team would do with that money anyway? You know, we probably bugger it all up. They can't be trusted a lot of the time with a big sack of cash, our ownership. So I'm all for. I haven't changed my position on this. You know, if we've got Harry Kane, we're going to be a much better team for it. It's a position we won't have to fill up, and like I said, if he can get 30 goals last year when we were dross. Remember those long Saturday afternoons, Sunday afternoons, or whatever time they schedule football games these days? It used to be all 3 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon. It's brilliant. You know, all those slogs, all those afternoons, we were just sitting there thinking, oh, this is dreadful. It really was bad, wasn't it? It was awful to watch. And we're going to be exciting this year. We're going to be excited with Harry Kane banging some goals in, Maddison supplying them. Barcelona's going to be a real test. Was the lineup against Shakhtar? Are we seeing what Ange thinks is a first team there, or was he resting players? There was no Perisic playing. Basuma wasn't there. And it looks like we're doing some clear-outs now. In other news, clear-outs. I saw some names have been put on the transfer list. Joe Rodon, Jed Spence. What an amusing little sojourn into football wilderness that was. How not to manage a club. I don't know the story with Jed Spence, but looks like he's on his way. And Tanguy and Ndombele, for all the hype of oh, this could be like a new signing. No, it's just like the old signing. It's all crap. So it looks like he's going as well. And we're willing to accept any bids for Davison Sanchez. Any bids, please, anything. I'll take a packet of crisps. Or Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, who did start the game. But I don't think Ange was happy with him. He's reverting to type. You know, just booting the ball out and not maintaining our aggressive stance in the game. So who knows, man? Who knows? But you know, no one's going to burst my bubble. I'm looking forward to Barcelona, and I'm looking forward to giving the bees in their leisure centre a good old thrashing as well. And I don't care how many goals we let in, as long as we score more. That's it, isn't it? If we win 5-3 or if we win 4-2, we've won. It's simple, isn't it? Football's not a hard game, man. You just got to put the ball in their net more than they put it in ours, and you win games. That's how it works. So we're going to see more than that. I'm excited. I'm excited for where this season's going to go now, man. I think Ange has got people pumping. Everyone can see the style of football we want to play now. And it's just the start. You know, this is not a finished product. This is just the very, very start of hopefully 3 or 4 years of Ange at the helm, leading us to some real good glory and some success. So until next time, folks, peace and love, man. Peace and love, and come on, you Spurs.